it develops over the next 4 days. We now move on and over to Southeast Asia, and Thailand's Foreign Minister Sihasak Phuangketkeow has said that he hopes Myanmar's election would be the start of a transition that could ultimately lead to a sustainable peace in the civil war-torn country. Sihasak added that he hoped the polls, which rights groups have widely described as a sham, could be a precursor to sustainable peace. Sihasak has stated that it's not perfect, the election, but Thailand hopes that it will be the start of transition. This comes as Myanmar's pro-military party declared victory in the junta-run elections, which is widely labelled as a sham. This follows, of course, Myanmar's elections, which the likes of the United Nations, Amnesty International and other human rights organisations have raised their concerns over the legitimacy of Myanmar's elections. Of course, we're now joined by Professor A.K. Pasha, the Director of the Gulf Studies Programme at JNU. They're joining us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much for joining us. Thailand's statements here. Of course, a lot of the human rights organisations, including that of the United Nations, Amnesty International and others, they've called Myanmar's election here illegitimate. Thailand's statements, hoping that these elections will lead to stability. Is that appeasing Myanmar's ruling military junta with these statements? Of course, Thailand, a prominent member of ASEAN, an organisation that Myanmar is eager to be recognised by once again.
Yes, I think there is this optimism expressed by the Thai foreign minister because not only Thailand but all the members of the ASEAN have become tired of this civil war raging since the military took over in 2021, overthrowing the elected civilian government of Aung San Suu Kyi in February 2021. So these elections, although this was the third round which was held on Sunday of the three-stage general election, almost capping a nearly month-long process that has already ensured the country's military rulers and their allies will command a parliamentary majority. Because the army-backed Solidarity and Development Party, or the USDP, has already secured most of the seats contested in the first two rounds of voting. 25% of the seats, moreover, in both the houses of national parliament are reserved for the military. So thereby guaranteeing it and its allies control of the legislature. So the senior general Min Aung, who heads the current military government, is widely expected to become the new president when the new parliament meets. Moreover, you see the army takeover triggered widespread opposition that dragged Myanmar into a civil war. And security concerns by the fighting meant voting was not held in more than 1/5 of the country's 330 townships. Another reason the process is seen as neither free nor fair. And ASEAN ministers did not send observers and they have refused to certify the elections, citing concerns over lack of inclusion and free participation. So in the background of this, Thailand's foreign minister, which is a neighbor of Myanmar, and which has seen turmoil flowing from Myanmar into its territory, hoping that things would improve. Although he said it's not a perfect election, but we hope that it will start the process of transition. So in that way, the transition process, we have to see how the military government, addresses the several challenges which the country faces. Because this internal rebellion in all parts of Myanmar has sapped its energy, and the military is bogged down in multiple conflicts in north, bordering China, and then the Rohingyas, and in the east also. So this dialogue and reconciliation and the peace process, many people in ASEAN and all over the world, including India, hope that this will lead to sustainable peace, which Myanmar had seen during the civilian government for quite some time. So this is very disturbing trend that the elections were skewed.
Yeah, indeed. Professor Pasha, do stay with us as we move on to our next story and we turn to the